Hello everybody and welcome back to Vesta Angels Tarot Incorporated. This is going to be your Vesta scope for February the 27th, 2020. When you add up today's number, it is a 15. So that will be like a 5 plus 1 will be 6. So 6th house is, I know, the way you lose money, the way you obtain your money, okay, it can have a reflection to or about partnership. It does talk about the level of service that you give out to people and in your job sector, okay, like your 9 to 5, your self-employment, your own business. What type of service do you give out to other people? Are you cooperative? Are you nice? Are you mean? And I always like to use like an example of a cashier or customer service. Do you really, even though it's a minute job, okay, and a lot of cashiering jobs or customer service don't really pay a lot, okay? And sometimes as employees, you know, we get aggravated, irritated with customers. Because I've been a customer service and I've been a cashier before in my life, you know, and sometimes by the lack of money that you receive and the type of service that you are working in, yeah, you get aggravated, you get confused, you get irritated, you know, and sometimes you give out a bad level of service, okay? You know, you kind of be irritated or have a bad attitude or be snappy. Okay, so that is what Saturn is. Well, Saturn is in Leo in 6th house, I know. Okay, so find out in your natal chart, okay, where Saturn is sitting, okay, or what zodiac sign, what planet is sitting in your 6th house. That is where you are needing to put a lot more service, okay? So that's why I say having your chart is going to help you tremendously when reading and looking at videos, okay? Now, if you don't have one, then I do have the links to Vedic, what I follow, and to Western astrology in my About section down at the bottom of the page, okay? You put your exact time of birth in, your city, your state, and it's going to pull up or give you your natal chart. All right, so your health, 6th house. How is your health right now? You know, 6th house can be connected to your 12th house. So if you're doing or having issues with a lot of 12th house, which can be overeating, not eating enough to sustain you, drinking too much, smoking too much, taking a lot of narcotics or drugs. Also, you know, a lot of different sexual partners also can be an effect on your health. Some of you may be thinking about buying a pet or a large pet that could have been crossing your mind. So that also can be a decision that you need to make. You know, been thinking about it. But 6th house also is about delays, okay? So you may also have experiencing some delays regarding finances, regarding moving up in your career or your job, like a sense of promotion. Delays in moving or about your transportation. Also, 6th house, like I said, talks about partnership. So some of you may have some huge delays in your partnership, whether you're separated, whether you're just not talking as much to that person anymore, whether you're thinking about an actual separation because you're married. Yeah. All right. So for some reason, I picked up this deck. So some of you are going to do some things out of the ordinary because everybody know that follows me that I always start with my other blue tarot first. Yes. Yep. All right. Let's see here. What's going on? Now, I will be starting on your monthly of March readings very soon. Most likely the weekend or, you know, tomorrow. I'm going to tell you early, they're going to be short because I am going to do a separate video on the new moon that we're having on March the 9th, okay? So what's going on with you now since the last full moon that we had? What have you been working on? Have you been putting the level of service that you need to in your life, in all areas of your life, for things to manifest for you? Okay, not everything, but something. Something is going to come into fruition for you. And that's why the 6th house is very important. Because, you know, the exchange of energy that you give out to the universe or to other people plays a big part in how you get your manifestation or the return of service back to you from the universe. Yes? All right, so let's see. Remember that this still is a general reading, okay? It may or may not even be your situation in the reading tonight. And you can always switch the energy, yes? Okay, so we got the heart chakra. The heart chakra also is ruled by Leo. So somebody is still in the healing heart aspect. First card is the strongest. So that's you or the other person. Even though that's in reverse, I feel that, you know, this is general. So I'm reading for anybody in the world that may come across this YouTube video. So please don't try and personalize it and feel that what I'm saying is wrong just because it doesn't resonate with you. Yes? We have like the 3 of Cups here where one of you is attending some type of celebration, a wedding party, becoming like a bridesmaid. One of you also is attending some type of baby shower, a birthday, an anniversary where you're getting all dressed up. Some of you are also getting dressed up because you are about to speak or make connection, to reconnect with the person that you have been thinking about. Okay, so the number 6 also can be like the 6 of Pentacles, the 6 of Swords, the 6 of Cups, where that you and this other person may have not been talking. Okay, and one of you have finally gotten communication and you're about to meet up with them to go out, have a little fun. Okay, where you're hoping that it's going to be fun because you're hoping not to go back to a situation or an energy between this other person where that you're coming across wanting to be very happy, but you don't want for things to escalate for your heart to be hurt again. Okay, adjacent possibilities. So this is one of the doors that you have opened, which is right now your heart. In other words, you're opening up your heart to let this person come in, okay? To have this talk, to have this connection, to see if it's going to be a reconnection. Some of you, this spread here is also closing the door on third-party situations because you don't want your heart broken anymore. See, the romance. Yep, as soon as I said it. But to me, it's kind of like in concern energy. Okay, and this tried to come out yesterday. The key there. Are you really closing the door knowing that this person still has the key to your heart, but you're not sure? But this door that you do have kind of partially open, it's this door that you see there. Okay, so some of you is deciding to close a door on romance, but not yet, okay? Because you're still knowing that this person has the key to your heart, that you still want to reconnect with this person, but you don't want to be hurt. Some of you also, like I just said, you don't want to be hurt, but you also want to close the door on being an adjacent possibility to this other person, to romance. I feel that you really just want to be happy here. But you are in the decision-making process, knowing that this person still has the key to your heart. But should I close this door? Okay? Should I close this door to this possibility of reconnecting to this person that has hurt my heart? The other person, okay, the second row here has the Sun card. Again, both Leo energy. You both can have it in your chart. Okay, remember you're more than one zodiac sign. Or you or the other person can be an actual Leo. Or you can be picking up or exuding the energy of Leo. But the Sun card here talks about happiness. It talks about healing. It also usually is a yes card. But in reverse, the other person is saying no. That they are still in some type of healing process. Okay. And they're not really the sunshine right now. Okay. They're really most likely more of the moon instead of the sun. So the moon card can be Cancer. But also the moon card can be that they are not emotionally expressing their feelings. Now, we got door to value. Now, this also could be where that this other person is not very happy the way that their money situation is going. Remember that today's date is the number 6. What I was talking about, the way you lose money, the way you obtain money, about partnership, about a 9-to-5 job. This other person can be not very happy right now because either they have just left a job or lost a job, did not have a job, or is losing money some type of way very fast. Okay. And of course, that's going to make anybody unhappy. But you know, the energy, top row, bottom row, it's like the top row is wanting to go out, to be happy, to have some fun. Okay. To express love, to want to try and reconnect to this love relationship. But the second row is saying that I really don't have the funds right now. Okay. And yes, this kind of makes me unhappy and sad. And I'm needing to find some type of enlightenment or illumination to steps to keep my money in. Okay. Or keep my money flowing in. The next card, wow, is the Carrying Connections in reverse, which I feel is like the Lover's card, okay? This other person can also be picking up the energy of Gemini or be a Gemini or have it in their chart. The same about you. Not so good that all of the cards here are in reverse. So this bottom row can also be saying that they may kind of still be focused on working on their money. The door to value in reverse is also that this person does not really see the value in reconnecting with you. Okay. They also don't feel the closeness or the caring connection that they may not had with you before. Okay. Ooh, deceit. Y'all don't get mad at me because I pulled it. Bottom of the deck that's the moon that I was talking about. Goddess of the moon. Now, this deceit card can be like the devil card. Okay, where they can also be a Capricorn. But this person has really been sitting or you know, it's like the deceit card. Can they be deceiving their self? Can they be deceiving their self? Because you may know or feel through your intuition, you know, that this person still has the key to your heart. And most likely, I feel that at one point of time, you also had their key to their heart. Okay? Now, this deceit card can be like this person may be deceiving their self. That they don't actually see the value of this relationship or the value of reconnecting with you, the value of this love relationship. They don't see, or deceiving their self, that you don't make them happy, that they don't want to reconnect, that they do want to close this door to this romance with you. Okay? But the Moon card here also says that, you know, they can be hiding their feelings here. They could be hiding their feelings, not really wanting to express their emotions. And this is going to be something connected to the moon. That's why I said at the beginning of the channel message about the March 9th new moon. Harmony. This goes on the deceit card. I feel that this person may need to have more harmony within their self, because I really feel that they are more deceiving their self. Okay? Yeah, they're deceiving their mind, because the dolphins are like prosperity, good luck, abundance. And I feel that this deception can be that they are actually doing deception on you if you're not connected to this person right now, if you're not seeing this person right now, if you have not been talking. Now, that's going to depend on how deep your relationship was. If you was in a partnership and y'all are just separated right now, then yes, they are doing deception on you. But if you've never concretely established a relationship with this person, that you were just dating, then, they're just seeing other people. But those other people that they're seeing is not bringing them any harmony. Okay? It's pushing them back into their feelings and emotions. This goes on the Lover's card, slowing down. So yes, they are purposely slowing down, okay, this love relationship that they feel with you. This goes on the Sun card, fighting. So, seeking happiness for oneself is always sometimes a challenge, okay? You may think different. Like, why would it be a challenge to seek happiness for myself? But I feel that this person has really been going through a lot. Could have been fighting their own self, okay, about things that make them happy. But they're about to stop it, though. They're about to stop things in their life, in their surroundings, within their self, okay, to seek more of a sense of harmony within their self. And I feel like really stopping deception if they are sleeping with a lot of different people, have multiple relationships. If you are just separated from this person, they want to have this sense of harmony with you. So they're going to stop fighting this soon, because what also is happening, that they're fighting their emotions to be revealed, to be expressed. Clinging to the past. I feel that this card came out the other day. So clinging to the past on also how they obtain their money, how they save their money, clinging to the past of things that they did before, maybe not putting a lot of service, the number 6, into job, into a career, okay, that's going to make them more money. This is also something that they need to let go of, is to, the way that they did things in the past regarding their finances. This is also why the Taurus card here, okay, They need to be more practical about their resources to maintain their money, the way they obtain money, the way that they lose money. They need to stop those same type of old practices, okay? The Three of Cups here, participation. Yeah, I said that I really feel that with the Three of Cups, you want to participate. You want to reconnect with this person. Because I still feel that you know they have the key to your heart. Adjacent possibilities. Isolation. So, depending on how this other person reveals their feelings to you, if you do see them, if you do speak with them, you're not sure if you're going to continue to isolate yourself and also your own emotions. Okay? Because you're wondering, should you close this door and do other adjacent possibilities in your life regarding things in your life that you could put more energetic movement and action into, or just regarding romance. Speaking of romance, this card here, traveling. Wow. Okay. So you or the other person, top row, bottom row, whichever one you feel is you, I feel that traveling card is like the Eight of Cups. Okay, it may be, or I can consider it like the Eight of Wands. You take it how it needs to resonate with you. Okay, but traveling is about movement. However, so you're not quite sure, should you participate and try to reconnect, or keep your feelings, emotions on froze and close this door to romance with this person and move on? Or should you participate, try to reconnect, thaw out your emotions and your feelings that you had on froze, on block, go through this door of maybe a possibility and travel or move toward this other person that still holds the key to your heart. Okay? I have to say it all type of ways because this is a general reading. Yes. The heart chakra. Comparison. I feel that whoever feels that they have the heart chakra up here, I feel that, you may have been kind of stubborn in some ways as a reflection to this person, steady fighting their emotions, steady conflict and fighting you. Okay. I hope not physically, but more like verbally, emotionally. And you just really got kind of fed up and don't want to bend in the situation. Okay. And yes, when it comes to your heart, you don't want to bend. You don't want to keep bending in a situation that has been wounding you. Okay. Bottom of the deck is there go the Ten of Swords, where this between you and this other person, okay, it can be you, it can be them, but the Ten of Swords is a sense of betrayal, where that somebody feel that they can't take anymore. And remember that the Ten of Swords is an ending. Okay. 12th house, what I was talking about earlier, is to escape. I feel that is about this deception card. Somebody is really wanting to come out of being in that 12th house of energy. Okay. And that really pertains to ego. Somebody is having a very hard time with letting go of their ego versus wanting to reconnect and to show and to actually be in love with somebody. They act like they can't escape it. This is why they're wanting a sense of harmony and peace in their mind, their body, their soul, their spirit. But, I feel like it says here that they have been fighting their own happiness, whether putting more energy into people, places, and things that don't really mean them any well, okay, versus trying to understand and see the value of you and the relationship. So that's kind of like a personal problem that somebody needs to work on their self. And it's nothing that you can really do about that. Okay. And I feel that the top row is starting to get the clarity of that. I believe Pisces energy. Now, we're about to be in Pisces energy around the March the 16th. Because the sun is in Aquarius right now, Vedic sidereal, February the 16th until March the 16th. So remember that the new moon is March the 9th, okay? So will this person, will you express your feelings, express your emotions, face the shadow side of oneself, of the deception and the unhappiness that they are feeling and going through? Will they try to accept the harmony and the peace that the universe is trying to give to them? And the top row, okay, when you reach into Pisces season around the March 16th through April the 16th, are you going to see anything that's going to give you a new sense of belief about this other person? Bottom of the deck is Saturn, the truth, in reverse. So the truth in reverse is always going to be a lie. And I feel that either you are going to understand the lie, okay, between you and this other person, or about oneself. Because Saturn is going to make sure that you do. Remember that Saturn is about karma. Saturn is about life lessons. So Saturn is going to be sitting differently in everybody's chart, yes. But I think that it's sitting in the 4th house, which is Cancer. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But by us being all different zodiac signs, Saturn is going to be placed in different areas of your houses, okay? So that's what you need to look for in your chart, okay? Whatever Saturn is sitting in your chart, in what house, that is where the truth is going to be unveiled. You get me? Okay. So, for example, if it's about 4th house, your home, your support, your stability, if anything that was a lie is going to be unveiled, okay? Anything in your 1st house, me, myself, and I, regarding your mind, your body, your soul, your spirit, okay? That's going to be a unveiling of the truth, okay? That you're going to see yourself in a more truthful. You're going to notice the deception that you have been showing your own self and toward other people. Okay? Your soul, your spirit is going to give you that sense of awakening. Again, this is why the fighting card, the sun, is one spirit. Yes? So this person has been fighting their own spirit, their own happiness, and rather put that energy into 12th house. This is also why this other person has a hard time of healing. They're stopping their own healing process. Woo, look what popped out. 1st house. Who you are, your desires, your action. Something that, yes, you need to do immediately. Like I said, the way you project yourself out. And knowing that you have to do it on your own. Bottom of the deck is, whoo, there goes Saturn. Again, like I just said, the maturity that brings, okay, the limits that have been imposed, caution regarding, okay, whether you should participate and try to reconnect this person or close the door on happiness and move on, okay? Because you don't want to bend when it comes to issues of your heart being played. Yep. Be realistic about. Yes, you're being very concerned about. And yes, the relationship between both of you has been in a waiting stage because the truth is not being unveiled. You get me? Because one person is valuing their ego more than they do to see the value of you, to love and connect with you, okay? And to be in that sense of happiness with you. So yes, totally see where Saturn is sitting in what house for you. You must go and do that chart for yourself, okay? I suggest that you do Vedic sidereal, okay, versus Western. Because if you're watching me as a Vedic video, then you need to be on the same page that I am on, yes? Meditation bring answers and no. But the no came in concern energy. Where that is still, again, this person, you know, doesn't know. Yes or no. Because the Saturn, the truth, is in reverse. They're lying to their self. Bottom of the deck is choose a new direction in reverse. That's why I said that before I flipped the deck. Neither one of you wants to choose a new direction just yet. And you kind of feel that because you feel Saturn is kind of imposing limits on your relationship, which is outside people causing both of you to not really make a decision about each other because communication is needed. Emotions, feelings needs to be revealed, talk about, okay? One person needs to quit deceiving theirself and to start their healing process that their spirit, their soul, their mind has been trying to give them a aha moment, okay? To quit fighting, not being happy for oneself. They're clinging too much to the past. The other person or the top row, you don't want to choose a new direction yet. You want to keep this door to romance open for just a little bit more time, because your card of romance also came in concern energy, just like their no card did. You got me? Okay. So that's it for today. We already went almost 35 minutes. If you have, you know, any questions or a comment, make sure you leave it below. Also, make sure you give Vesta Angels Tarot Incorporated a thumbs up. I still have been doing a couple of personal readings. Make sure you go ahead and get yours, okay? Because we're about to go into the spring equinox. And you're going to want to know, you know, is what you believe truly what you believe, or should you move on? Now, the cheapest reading I have is $12. I believe you can get like one question. And that one question can give you a whole bunch of answers. But for the 20, you can get 4 questions, okay? I also do have a $15 reading, which is 3 questions. And I do have a 30 and a 40 if you want a full hour spread, okay? Now, thank y'all so much for tuning in. And make sure you also go watch yesterday's reading the day before. And remember to go by the titles. Don't worry about the date. Also, if your sun sign is telling you to click on another zodiac reading, do it, okay? Just don't only watch your sun sign. Don't forget about Venus, Jupiter, your ascendant, your rising, your moon zodiac sign. Yes? All right. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.